Many of you with children may have heard of the cartoon character Peppa Pig. You've certainly all heard one little piggy goes to market. But in Jewish culture, the pig is something not to be spoken about. The pig is the worst of the animals. Whoever was in charge of the PR for the pig did a crummy job. Why is it that of all the non-kosher animals, we seem to think the most badly about the pig? Perhaps we have an answer in this week's parsha. In the portion of Rabbi, we again hear of what makes up a kosher animal, the two signs, that it has to have split hooves and it has to chew its cud. And the Kli Yakar tells us that when the Torah speaks of the four animals which only have the one sign, one of the two, and of which one is the chazir, the pig, it first tells us of the kosher quality it has, the kosher sign it has, and only then tells us what it's lacking. And the pig has the split hooves, but it doesn't chew its cud. The Kli Yakar tells us, because the pig puts out its hooves and it's showing to the world that, look, I'm a kosher animal, it's actually worse than the animal which has no kosher sign whatsoever, than the animal which pretends to have one kosher sign. And the lesson for us is, it's so bad if we purport to be something that we're not. We've just finished with the tractate of Shabbat, the Gemara Shabbat, and there we come across the expression of Adam Kasher, literally translated as a kosher person, but it means an upright person, a person who, so to speak, has the two kosher signs. He performs a mitzvot between him and God, and he also performs a mitzvot between himself and his fellow person. You see, there are unfortunately people who maybe are so pious when it comes to the mitzvot between me and God, but they show total disregard to the mitzvot between me and my fellow person. It's like that chazir who shows himself to have the split hooves, but doesn't chew its cud. He's only half the kosher animal. So too, we're only half the kosher person if we're good in our relationships with Hashem, but unfortunately we lack when it comes to the others. Let's make sure that we are the Adam Kasher, we are truly kosher, and that we don't, God forbid, bring a Chilul Hashem, a desecration of God's name, when we purport to be this holy, pious individual, but we're acting in such a disrespectful, terrible way towards others, that others think to themselves, is this really what a Jewish person is all about? Can bring, God forbid, such Chilul Hashem, such desecration to God's name. Let's make sure that we really are kosher and proper individuals. Wishing you and yours a wonderful Shabbos.